Hello, howdy. I hope we are good today. Okay, welcome to this section. Okay, today we are going to discuss about a verb. So the first one, talking about the definition. What is a verb? A verb is an action of a sentence. There is something to do. It shows what someone and something is doing. Commonly, we call the one as a predicate in a sentence. Okay, there are some functions that refers to the verb. The first one is action verb. The second one is linking verb. The third one is helping verb. And the last one, it is tenses. We are going to discuss for the first one, action verb. An action verb, it is about the subject does. We are going to take a look at the example. The horse ran, jumped, and kicked until it threw the reader. Okay, based on the previous examples, we can take a look at the kinds of action verb, namely the word of run, jumped, kicked, and threw. So the whole examples, it refers to the verb, namely as a predicate in a sentence. Okay, in action verb, there are two types of it. The first one is transitive verb and the second one is intransitive verb. Okay, we are going to differentiate between both of them. Transitive verb, it is a verb action which has a subject. And after that, verb and object. We are going to take a look at example. I ate an apple. An apple in here, it refers to the object. The second example, Susan wrote a great essay. So, which one is an object based on the previous example? The object, it refers to the a great essay. Okay, the next one, it is about intransitive verb. The intransitive verb, it is the vice versa of the transitive verb. The previous one, transitive verb, it is a sentence which has the subject, predicate, and object. While in transitive verb, there is a verb action which has no an object. We are going to take a look at the sample. I ate earlier. Okay, when we try to analyze this sentence, I ate earlier, I as a subject, ate as a predicate or a verb. After that, the word of ate, we can find the earlier word. Earlier, it is no an object. It is refers to the adverb. Okay, we're going to take a look at the next example. Susan wrote all night. Okay, so based on this sample, there is no an object because after the word of wrote, we can find an adverb. Yeah. So after differentiate between both of these, the transitive and intransitive verb, we can know that the transitive verb, it is an action verb which has an object, while the intransitive verb, it is an action verb which has no an object. Okay, that's all about an action verb. We are going to continue to the second one, the functions of verb. The second one, it refers to the linking verb. So what is linking verb? It is show being. Okay, the examples. She is a nice person and we are her friends. Okay, let's take a look at the linking verb inside the previous sentence. She is a nice person. So based on this one, the word of is, it refers to the linking verb. And then we are her friends. The word of are, it refers to the linking verb. Because as we know that there are some kinds of linking verb that should be memorized so that we can know or differentiate which one exactly that refers to the linking verb. Okay, I'm going to mention you some of the linking verb that should be memorized. The first one is be, is, am, are, was, were, been, being. Another one and that sometimes mentioned in a sentence that show being, namely look, feel, taste, sound, smell, appear, become, seem, grew, remember, stand, and etc. Okay, so based on the previous kinds of linking verb that I mentioned before, I'm going to ask you to differentiate which one exactly the action verb and the linking verb. Let's take a look at the examples of here. I bake a cake. I in here as a subject, bake in here as a verb, a cake as an object. Okay, let's take a look at the example. Baked. Is this word as an action verb or a linking verb? Yes, this is an action verb. Okay, we are going to take a look at another example. The cake was delicious. When we are going to analyze the sentence into the part of speech, the first one is subject, the second one is verb, and the last one is object, a delicious one. So we found the word of was before the word of delicious. So was in here, is this an action or a linking verb? Okay, remember in the previous one, I have already mentioned you before that the word of is, am, are, was, were, and etc. It refers to the linking verb. So based on the example, the cake was delicious. So the word of was in here, it refers to the linking verb. Okay, we are going to continue to the next one, helping verb. Okay, there are some helping verbs that commonly mentioned in our activities, namely can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, and must. And sometimes in the some of words that I am going mention later, yeah, it is an action verb, but maybe it becomes an helping verb, such as have, has, had, do, does, did, is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being, and done. Okay, we're going to take a look at example. They might have been going to the store if they could have gotten a ride. So based on the previous one I have mentioned before, there are some of helping verbs in it. Okay, I'm going to mention you an example. The cake should be eaten by me. Okay, we are going to take a look at or to analyze the verb of should be eating. Is that an action verb, a linking verb, or a helping verb? Yes, when we found more than one kind of verb inside the sentence, it refers to the helping verb. Okay, we are going to continue to the next one. It is about tenses. Tenses, it is show the time. Let's take a look at the example. Today, I'm on the bus and it goes past my house. Okay, when we're going to analyze the sentence, what kinds of tense exactly refers to the previous sentence? Yes, it refers to the simple present tense. So how if we change the simple present tense about the previous examples that I have mentioned before into the past form? It is become, yesterday I was on a bus and it went past my house. So based on the examples before, there is a simple present tense transformed into the simple past tense. So it means that the words change are verbs of a tense. Okay, before closing to this section, I'm going to ask you to differentiate these following examples. First, my sister is a doctor. Second, my sister is studying to be a doctor. So based on the first and the second sentence, which one that contains of the linking verb? Yes. The linking verb refers to the first sentence that I have mentioned before, namely, my sister is a doctor. The word of is, it refers to the linking verb. How about the second one? We can find the kinds of verb inside the sentence. The second one, it is studying. So what kinds of verb exactly that refers to the word of is studying? Yes, it refers to the helping verb. Okay, the last examples. He appeared tired. He appeared at the game. The first and the second sentence, it is same with containing the verb of appear, but the first sentence, it follow the word of verb followed by an object, while the second sentence, the word of verb, it is followed by the adverb. Okay, so when we're going to differentiate between a sentence, we have to take a look at first exactly what kinds of pattern exactly after the word of verb, and then what is the meaning of that word. Is that suitable if it is explained about the linking verb, action verb, helping verb, or kinds of tenses? I think that's all about the verbs. Yeah, we hope we can enjoy our material today, and we're going to continue our activities in the next chapter. I think that's all. Thank you. See you.